Have you ever been deceived as a buyer? How do you feel when you ordered this and got this? Or how about when you bought this and got this? Or paid a good price for this and got this? It's not what we saw, not what we imagined. They know how to match images to what we desire. The worst are these. Chips are packaged with nitrogen gas to extend their shelf life and maintain their crispness, according to nanopurification solutions. Nitrogen prevents the oxidation of oils and fats in the chips, which can cause them to turn rancid and stale. Nitrogen is also a slack fill, meaning that it takes up space in the bag to protect the chips from damage during shipping and handling. So you might get fewer chips, but you're going to get fresher ones. Santitas is what this bag looks like when you pick it up at the store, and if you turn it upside down it looks like this, and you feel like it's half empty because it's mostly full of air. So is it a lie? Newer, bigger size. Look at this. And no air added? Is that maybe what's here? Are you getting more? So which do you believe? Should a retailer display these side by side? It's not what we saw, not what we imagined. They know how to match words to what we desire. You do the math. Either you failed math or don't read English, and if that's the case, you're forgiven. But look at here. We have 16 in the original bag plus one Venus razor. On this special bonus razors, which we look at the word bonus and we think 12 plus 3, oh, that's 15. But if we don't do the math and make the math again with the 16, then we are being deceived. So it's what we saw, not what we imagined. They know what we pay attention to first. So here, don't judge by the size or shape of the packaging. Here's an example where we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 candy bars shown on the outside. And when we open it up, we do have 6 candy bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you're doing this in store, if this is being sold in store and you go to feel the package, you're going to feel like it's full and there's a lot more candy bars in there until you open it and see what you got. So is what we saw not what we imagined? They don't have to lie to make us expect more. Oh, aren't these cute? We see this online. Pet sets, aren't they cute? So we have to now search for quantity, the quality, the size, the price, the materials it's made out of, the specifications, the care instructions, the details, the options of colors, styles, sizes, the guarantees, are there any, and the return policy, which is important when you're purchasing online, and of course secure payment, which more and more people are concerned with. When we look at the price here too, and by the way, these are AI generated for me, so AI is the one that made this up, but I'll show you what it is. $1.99. So is $1.99 each, or for a package, or what's it $1.99 for? And then when it shows $19.99, are you getting 10 in a package? So, you know, they're $1.99 each, but they're $19.99 if you do the purchase. So we don't know. So these are things that you have to check out, and really there's nobody to ask, at least very rarely, unless you get the information you're looking for right online. So what are you looking at in store for the same thing? In store, you're going to see the actual packaging or the product in hand. And a lot of times I advise merchants, if they sell a lot of prepackaged products, to either allow the customer to open up and look inside, or to open one and make a display of it, which is what you're seeing in this image here. So the details in the displays up close are what you can see, what you're looking at. You can feel the feel of it, you can touch it, the fragrance, if it has one, you can smell it. If there's a sample to eat, you can taste it. If it's a squeaky toy, you can listen to it. The staff are there. You can tell or ask them right there, example, what the return policy is, and you trust more secure payment when you're in store. So if it's not on the packaging, you can check for yourself, or you can ask. Why does it work? Goods to be sold must first be seen. VMP is what you see, and this is what I do, visual merchandising presentation as a consultant. Visual merchandising presentation is what VMP stands for. It's what we see that we have imagined. Organized retailers know that what you see in their stores is what you get. My name is Linda McKendry, and I've developed for today's displays all of these videos that I'm sharing on YouTube and on my channel, and courses and free stuff and all the normal things that you want to access as a retailer looking to increase your sales and your traffic. So I'm a Four Seasons girl, old but good, because my clients are still hiring me, and everything we do in store is still done by hand in the same way as it's always been done. So 61% prefer to shop in store. These are new statistics coming out, and I have a video on this as well. So if you subscribe, you'll get the video notification. Otherwise, you're welcome to go onto my channel and you'll find it there under the playlist. Here's some examples of great in-store shopping. This is client of mine, Baby and Beyond. This is actually her store opening. It was the third store that I had worked with her on. So you can try before you buy when you go in the store. For example, here we have bras that are for pregnant women or nursing moms. And then up here, we've got nursing kits, and we've actually unpackaged one, and we've got samples of what the items are. The box is there, the packaging for the prospective buyer to read. Here we have a poster that has come from the supplier, and those are things that is, if you're a retailer, you want to take advantage of them and put them where they count, where they make a difference. Here we also have little dresses that can be tried on. So everything you're seeing here can be tried on before you buy, because there is a dressing room there. Here's another example, and here we can see how it's demonstrated, but actually this can be taken off and demonstrated right on the mom herself with her preborn doll for the baby to figure out how it works. Then we have different colorways and different fabrics it's available in, and the packaging of it when it's all packaged up. And again, the box is here to show more details and on how it is to be assembled or worn, or the different ways in which it can be worn. Sizes and colors at a glance. Look at this. You know, when you walk in a store, you see the sizes arranged in the age bracket. You see the colors and what your child loves most. I do face painting on the side, and every girl comes in wants pink and purple, pink and purple. I'm never surprised at that. And most boys want blue or blue and purple or black. So yeah, it actually always works for what they're interested in. But if you're online, you can't see all of these at once. You can't make the same comparisons. You can't pull them off the hanger. You can't hold it up in front of the child to see the size of, and have them even try it on. So this is why shopping in store makes more sense. So let me ask you a question. Is there anything here that you feel is deceiving you? How about these displays that are high up on the wall here that I've done more for experience and entertainment, but also to combine products, to combine different things that look good together, or tell a seasonal story, or tell a story of a summer like swimwear, or tell a story for parties, tell a story for Christmas. Things like that is what we try to do, and that's part of what my merchandising methods teach retailers to do. So try before you buy is also shown here in the shoe section, where the shoe itself is on display. So you can actually look at the shoe. You do not have to open all the boxes, check for the sizes. Everything is organized to make it easier for you, the buyer, when you're in here. And these are things that are hard to do online, or harder to do online, and you have to do much more scrolling. And here again, you can see that there's always a flow, a traffic flow going through stores that are well organized and well designed. And of course, help at hand. If you need help, then it's there when you're in store. It's very hard to get help if you have questions that aren't answered as you're searching. Strolling, not scrolling. This is going to be my new mantra. For example, if you're in the market for giftware, and especially if it's something that you're going to be shipping, You can come here and you can look and see everything at a glance. You don't have to check. These could all be from different suppliers, and in most cases they are. When they're from different suppliers, you're going to have to go onto different websites or look at different items. Here it's all in front of you. You can handle it, you can touch it, you can feel it, you can ask what the packaging is like. It comes in. Some good retailers and boutiques have extra packaging. They can package it up there for you safely before you ship it somewhere or take it somewhere. And in this case, you can see part of the merchandising is also color blocking, showing things that belong together and telling a little story. And then if there's not enough product here to fill the shelf, then we bring in another category that relates to it, which are in this case are the little picture frames. And then because we have vertical merchandising here, we have items at different eye levels. Here's another example. If you stood in front of this, there's a lot of products there that you'd be clicking for a long time to get a feel for what these are available online and what they cost and how they ship them and everything like that. But the example I really want to use is this one here. This is if you sell a brand and if you are licensed for a brand, a lot of times those companies will supply you with their fixture and with their logo on it. And for those of who are selling brand items, if someone goes online and checks a certain brand, then they often have the opportunity to see what stores carry that line and they can go to it. And if it's yours, then hopefully your store is listed as one that they can go and visit. And they can check everything out. And when they come in your store, they glance over there, right away they make a beeline for it and they know what they're looking for. And then here again, where we have categories, things divided up. This is a merchandising method of making it easier for the shopper to find what they're looking for. And not only that, but to see other items that are connected with it that they didn't think of. Oh, we're going to get a little dress. Look, it comes with a little bonnet or a little headpiece, or look at the little gloves or little shoes, or, it's just online. All they can do is say what other items that the same customer bought, and they show you a few, or they can suggest that these are other items you might want to buy, but not this many. They can't show you this many at one time at a glance, which is what you have when you're shopping in store and face to face. You can feel the quality. Look at these beautiful, fuzzy, furry, soft, cuddly little blankets. And trust me, people do put their hands on them and touch them. And then when we get into the infant section where we have these little sleepers, again, you can touch and feel them and realize how soft they are to give as a gift for a shower or to buy for your own baby or for a grandchild. And then you can look up close. Firstly, you can try things on right there. You can check the size, check the fit, and 9 times out of 10, you're welcome to return or exchange in stores that you know. So shop locally because there's a lot of benefits to that. How about smell? Smell the fragrance. Well, here's an example of items that you can open it up and smell it, or there's samples and testers there, or you can imagine it, which is what I've done. I found these orange props. We just hung them on the wall. They're up high above eye level, so they're visible from a distance. And then I just added the mannequin with the top on it, which is for women that are pregnant or nursing. And because she sells orange fragrance products, it made perfect sense to just pull a few of those out of what I call home base and put them on display here. And then just to balance it and tell the child story, I just put in the little teddy bear in here as well. And that's part of our merchandising ideas. And service in real time. My goodness. There's going to be less, if any, hoping it's no scam, worry about delivery, damaged packaging, added shipping costs, frustrating returns, weird refund policy, on hold for questions, risk of credit card fraud, wanting a live call, waiting for email reply, responding to chat, and need to go online and stay online and do more online. So, don't be a deceived buyer. Shop in stores. Best way for shoppers to not risk deception, shop in a real store. What you see is what you get. It's all staging. a show for you, the shopper. You step onto the stage and you get to handle and play with all the um, the the stars in the show, which are the products. So stores with good VMP, which is visual merchandising presentation, they educate, they motivate, they inspire, and they entertain you for a great shopping experience. Make your store more than online shopping. Learn how and learn now. Buy a copy of my book, The Organized Retailer. It's downloadable PDF for free. Transform your store beginning today. Todaysdisplays.com is where you can go to get it and for more resources. And this is what Velda said, because I helped Velda increase her store traffic and boost her sales by 70% in 3 years until she successfully sold her business. She said she had, these are her words, more productive staff. Every item had a place, reducing wasted steps and maximizing efficiency. Organized supplies, saving time and preventing over-purchasing and improving workflow. Engaging displays, customers browsed longer, found add-ons easily, and spent more. Streamlined customer service. Yes, we even look at customer service because faster checkouts, strategic merchandising ensures seasonal sell-through, which is what every retailer wants. If you sell through in a season, you will not only have cash flow to buy goods for the next season and update all the time and upgrade your products, but you will also enhance the service of the checkouts. And so the bottom line of everything I teach is don't discount display. And I'm asking you to do that today. I'm asking you to subscribe and like and all those other wonderful things that us on YouTube love to see, and also leave comments below because I will look at them and will respond where required. So we'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.